Hey guys, and welcome to Pheas Airsoft, where today we're going to look at doing a flat hop in this KWA T6. So a quick note on safety: if I'm unboxing, shooting down range, doing disassemblies, I always make sure I'm nice and safe. So I've always got eye protection on just in case something happens. Make sure mags are out and empty, and obviously unless I'm doing the shooting. Obviously that's using chrono, and make sure that there's no ammunition left in anything as well. So make sure you're doing the same. Hi guys, and welcome back. If you do enjoy this content today or find it useful, please do like, comment and subscribe, because you're going to be really helping me out. So I've got Calvin's T6 here, and it's got a few little bits and pieces to do to it. So amongst other things, we're going to chuck in a gate tighten, we're going to chuck in a max mod trigger, we're going to do a flat hop on it as well, hopefully, and we're going to upgrade the motor as well. So for all the various different bits, I'm going to do the motor and the gate in one video, and I'm going to do the flat hop in a separate video, which is this video. So it is on the standard hop rubber at the minute, which KWA seem to have improved, because we've been out and we've chronoed this, and it's chronoing set with a hop set for a 2.5, feeding twos through it, so we're chronoing a 2. It's shooting at 347.7 FPS pretty much every single time. Range wise, it's putting out just over 40 meters, about 45 meters. So we're going to try and flat hop it and see what kind of results we're getting out of this. So I'm just going to grab my tools and we'll get started. For this one, all we need is the upper to get the barrel and the hop. So just knock that pin. I'm just going to push it the rest of the way through. A little bit snug is this one. There we go. So I've just pushed that through, and I'm just going to make sure that's separated, and there we go, it just slides apart. I'm going to get that out of the way. So it's now apart. What we're going to do is just going to take this hop assembly out, and there's a little spring for the barrel. Catch that, and we're going to have a look at this. So obviously a teeny tiny little barrel. I'm impressed with the hop rubber. It must have been changed or something, because it does look the same. It's shot lovely and good range. Accuracy still had a little bit of spread at long distances, but in general works really well. So there's the original KWA hop rubber. Now what we're going to try initially is, the guy who owns this, who sent this to me, he has got a Pheas Air Seal hop rubber, and he's basically shaved it down internally to make it a flat rubber. So you may be able to see inside there, there's no longer any ridges or anything, ready to use as a flat hop. So get that fitted, and he's provided me with one of the little flat nubs as well, tensioner. I'm going to drop that into the hop unit hopefully, and see how this goes. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to remove this O-ring and take this off so I can lift this up and out of the way. So I'm just going to be very gentle with this little O-ring here. I don't want to tear it at all. I'm just going to pull that off, and then that should swing up, and there is the original tensioner, a fairly firm little rubber tube. Now hopefully one of these two should sit in there nicely. Let's try the purple just because it matches with the in fact, let's see, is there actually a difference between them two? It doesn't appear to be any sort of difference at all. So we'll go with the purple for now, and see how that does. What I am going to do first is I'm going to put the barrel back in place first, and I'm going to put the clip back on, the barrel clip back on, just so that we know that the tensioner is not going to fall straight into the way or anything, cause any issues. So just reassemble this, put the barrel clip on, just so we know that it's all nice and secure in place. There we go. That's tucked in. So I'm just going to put that into there. It sits like that. Now the idea is, hopefully, we should need virtually no hop whatsoever. Now, let's have a look. Is that possibly a touch too big? Let's have a look. Oops. So what I've done there is just reset it back to, so that's no hop whatsoever. And hopefully, as we turn the dial, there is definitely some hop coming down into there. Now, I'm not sure, I've been told that you don't need to get as much, so that's the hop fully on. Now, I've been told that you don't need anywhere as much hop for a flat hop to be effective at hopping your BBs. So, now that that's fit in there, I'm going to reassemble this. We're going to put it back in, and then we're going to go out and have a look at what it looks like now. So the barrel assembly is back together. The little brass ring goes in there just to support the barrel so that the hop doesn't move about too much. I'm going to drop this in. Slide it back in place. Nice and springy. I'm going to bring the lower back in. Push the button out of the way. Lift the dust ejection point out of the way. Clicks back together. And push the button back in. It is quite stiff on this one, so just use the end of a screwdriver just to tap it back in place. And now we're ready to go. I'm going to go out, chrono it, and range test it and see what it's like. That's consistent. That's 35 meters. Probably just on 40 meters. Slight over hop, just out beyond 40 meters, probably 45 meters. So now I've been out, you've seen the footage, it is a drastic improvement actually, I'm quite impressed. So just using the shaved down rubber, the tensioner that Calvin sent, we've gone from sort of 40 to 45 maximum to easily over 50 sort of, I'm going to put it out there, so probably 55 plus meters. So it's been quite a drastic improvement. So it was a little bit hard to tell in terms of longer term, but aiming at the same spot, and they were generally going to the same spot. I was quite impressed with that. Time will tell with sort of accuracy, and hopefully Calvin will give us an update when he gets to play with it and things, what it's like for sort of groupings at longer distance and things like that. But I was really, really impressed with that. I'm really quite happy, especially for how easy that was to do and the extra range that was giving us. It's definitely something that I'll be consider looking at doing to my own stuff in future. If you do have like a specific flat hop rubber that you like or anything, please let me know, because I'm quite interested in this now. I wasn't convinced before, but seeing that done, it does look better and better. The other thing as well is, I was right, as I said before, is it doesn't need as much hop putting on at all, and it seemed to be, fairly quickly it was lifting those BBs, and there was a very fine point between too much and too little. I assume as the hop rubber beds in, obviously it'll need a little bit more tuning, but absolutely brilliant. I'm really, really happy with that. So I hope that's been useful to you. Please do make sure that you like, comment and subscribe, and I will see you next time. Bye.